can't fake thought. Hello everyone and welcome to In The Armchair. Please like, comment, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about I'm Thinking About Ending Things, the new Charlie Kaufman Netflix produced film. Full of misgivings, a young woman travels with her new boyfriend to her parents' secluded farm. Upon arriving, she wants to question everything she thought she knew about him and herself. Now, I've just had to read the official IMDb synopsis as I couldn't really explain this film to you. This film was very confusing. It's listed as a psychological thriller. No. It may have started off like that, but it certainly doesn't end like that. The film stars Jesse Plemons as Jake, who I recognize from Breaking Bad. Todd, you will never be forgotten. Jessie Buckley as Lucia. She's described as several names within the film. And Toni Collette as Mother. She doesn't actually have a name in the film, amongst other stars. So, initially, I was very intrigued, fascinated, gripped by this film. The opening scene, we're being led by a narrator, and she poses some questions which I thought, this is actually quite interesting. It's not too deep, but I've never thought about that before. I like that. She gets into a car, she meets Jake, they go on a road trip towards their mums, and again, during that conversation, there are a lot of things posed that I thought, wow, this is some really good philosophical stuff. I'm liking this. It's gotten me thinking about things different. And then they get to his parents' house, and that whole scene is very interesting. The atmosphere is very unnerving. You felt uneasy throughout. The parents, we won't go into that too much, but they're interesting characters, shall we say. But the whole dynamics between the four of them, fascinating stuff, and it really does make you go back to those awkward days when you first meet the parents and the different standards and conversations and fillers that you kind of have in those moments. But you're always waiting for something to happen. It's got that atmosphere to it. However, when they leave the parents' house, the film just takes a dive. It really drops off. I like philosophical conversations as much as the next person, but then this film took it somewhere else completely. It was very dialogue heavy. It felt like a theatre production. It was just too much, and at parts it went off on a tangent. There's a long scene in the car where they're speaking about a movie, and then she's given a film criticism of the movie, but she's speaking so fast, I was just completely thrown off. I didn't know what she was talking about. I couldn't understand what she was saying, and I was just thinking, what is the relevance of this? You're throwing in conversation for the sake of it, and it was like, okay, what are we doing here? This is confusing me now. Where are we going? It seems they reached a certain point and didn't really know what else to do. The film started to become very abstract, and there will be some people out there that will enjoy that. I think this film is going to divide people. They're either going to love it and be like, oh my God, did you realize this and this? And then there's going to be other people that are like, this was boring. And unfortunately, I fell into that camp. It was just very draining. I was just disinterested. I was like, come on, can we get the story moving? Where are we going? We get it. It's a philosophical movie. They want to make points about this, but then after a certain point, you're just saying things, but the film is not entertaining me. It's boring me. It's confusing me. I'm really not getting the direction. It felt very stagnant. And it's a shame, really, because the acting I thought was superb all around. I thought Toni Collette was the standout performance here. She was very chilling as the mum and was just spot on. But shout out to Todd from Breaking Bad, Jesse Plemons. He gave a very strong performance. He does seem to be getting typecast as that kind of strange, weird guy, like his character in Black Mirror as well. But he plays it well. He knows what he's doing, so maybe it has something to say about him in real life. I don't know. But the acting was strong all round. What I thought the film was going to turn out to be was some sort of feeling or version of Get Out. And it just turned into a snooze fest. I don't really understand who this film is for, but it's not for me. That's one thing I know. This film kind of hit a certain point and then just didn't move anywhere. In the end, I got the message, but it's all about the delivery of that message, and it was far too slow. Aaron Sorkin films are dialogue heavy, but they still have a certain pace, a certain way, a certain movement about them. This just let me down. Overall, the acting was superb. The dialogue in parts was brilliant. The directing was top notch. But overall, the second half of the film just really disappointed. It really had me disengaged, disinterested, bored, confused. And for that reason, it gets 2 stars. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch some of my other videos.